Welcome back to the channel. So what you guys have to understand about this and about women is that, especially the younger they are, they're in no rush. They're in no rush. They're in no hurry. Their strategy is to scope out and to select the guy they want the most. They don't know who they want. You could be a fantastic option. They still need to figure out who you are while they talk to other guys, even if you're the front runner. And there's a lot of things that's going to happen when you're talking to a girl. And any of you that are experiencing a little bit of friction, you guys are experiencing some turmoil, you guys are experiencing some tests, and you don't fully know what's happening, you don't fully know where you stand with the girl you're dealing with, I suggest a one-on-one consultation with me. You guys can find all my links in the description box. My Instagram, my email, my website, everything is there. You guys can figure it out. If you just want to get a hold of me, the stuff is there, and we are going to break down your situation. So listen to this. Every situation is different. That's why these videos, they are good. Every situation is different, and that's where you take a thing a little to the next level, because it depends what situation you're involved in. It depends what woman you're dealing with. It depends what she's doing. So nothing is that black and white. There's little things in between that you have to be able to know. And I know what it's like to not know. I know what it's like to be 21 years old, to be looking at my phone, sitting across from one of my bros, and he's in the car as well, and we're just like, bro, what the fuck is going on here? Look what she's saying. Like, what's going on? And you don't know. Well, now I know, because I just turned 30 this summer, and there's nothing I have never seen. I've seen it all. And to deal with younger women today, for example, you get what they're doing. At the time, bro, you don't fully get what they're doing. You don't fully get it. It leaves question marks in your head. Now, you know exactly what's going on. At least if you're me. Because some of you guys don't know, and that's fine. I didn't know once upon a time either. But it depends on the person. It depends how long you've been talking. It depends what was said last. There's so many things, bro, and I'm telling you now, there's nothing I don't know. Nothing goes past my head with these women nowadays. That's how you have game. Because you know exactly what to do according to what they have done or what they're doing. You know. We're going to talk about time delays as well, because this is a big one. Like I said before in videos, you're either going to get tested right out the gate, it's going to be intense, or things are going to be perfect for a couple months, and then all of a sudden, all this changed behavior, all these tests. And bro, during these times, it's make or break. I'm telling you right now, bro, during these times, it is make or break. That's what you have to know. Because she is going to test the content of your character. She's going to see what happens if she does this, because in her head, she's just going to enjoy life. She's going to do these little time delays. She's going to pull back. She still has interested in you. She is still attracted to you. She just feels fine with letting go a little bit and seeing what you do. Because if you come towards her when she's doing that, it's like that's the worst thing you can do. You have to pull back yourself. You almost have to mimic what they're doing. So if she's going to pull back, and you're here, you don't come this way with her when she's pulling back and you're trying to get closer again. You go this way. If she's coming this way, you're going to go this way. What is that going to do? It's going to get in her head. It's going to show that you're in abundance. It's going to show that you don't really give a. And it's going to show that you know your worth. You know your value. You know what's going to happen to her? She's going to start to get in her head about this. Like, oh my God, am I making the right decision here? Like, should I actually let this guy walk right now and possibly talk to a girl that's hotter than me, cuter than me, more attractive than me, younger than me? She's going to have all these thoughts in her head, bud. And she knows all it takes is a simple text from her to you to get you back. If you're that guy, you have nothing to worry about. If she pulls back and you're that guy, you have confidence. You have nothing to worry about. Here's where you're going to get screwed. If she's kind of out of your league and she just views you as another option and you're just one of those guys that gets to talk to her sometimes and you view her like up here, you're like, man, that's probably the best I can do right now. This is a hell of an opportunity. I like this girl. You're gonna get cooked, bud. You're gonna get cooked. And if the girl you like the most pulls back and you don't have anything else going on, she's like far above and beyond of anything else you're doing right now. She is gonna fucking cook you, bud. Because you're going to feel that pullback. You're going to feel a huge loss. Because that one girl you were talking to that you cared about, she's gone. Well, at least she pulled back. This is where you have to mimic that. You have to pull back yourself. You genuinely have to not care. Because if you care, she's going to feel that energy throughout the fucking universe, bud. This is why it's so important that a man is disciplined. This is why it's so important that a man stays on top of his shit. Because if you don't, you're gonna fall short. You're gonna cave in. When you deal with these pretty girls, bro, and the younger they are, the more games that are gonna be played, because they have time. They have a roster, and they're trying to see who's the best. They probably like you. They probably like some other guy, somewhat. They probably like another guy and another guy. They're just trying to see who they like the most. And if you have confidence in yourself, you will prevail. You will be the guy that she ends up with. Even if she pulls back on you to test you, because it's your turn. All these other guys, bro, you cannot think for a second that it's just smooth sailings for them. It's not smooth sailings for anybody, including yourself, even if you're the best option. These women are playing hard. These women are playing a game. These women have time. They're not concerned. That's all you have to know. So with that being said, as long as you have confidence in yourself, you're going to win in the end. It's going to be a long game. It's going to be a game. But in the process of this, you have to remain focused, bro. You have to stay focused. You got to dial it in. You got to stay locked in. You got to do work. You have to be detached. Because if you're attached, everything she does is going to have this pull on your emotions. That's the last place you want to be in. You have to be so stoic. You have to love your life so much, bro. Whatever she does, it does not matter. It used to matter. It used to matter. When we were young, bro, and we had a girl that's like, man, she's bad, bro. That's my girl. And when she would do some shit, it mattered. It affected us. Today, it doesn't do a fucking thing. Because we understand that women are women and they're going to do these things. They're going to do these things, bro. They're crafty. They're manipulative. And that's all there is to it. So you have to you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to understand that with these women you deal with, bro, it's not done. Because she acts different, because her behavior changed, she's showing high interest, she's giving you all this stuff, all this attention. You guys are forming some bond. Months down the road, she acts a little bit distant. She acts a little bit cold. Because she's going to see what you're made of when she does this. Is this guy needy to me? Is he clingy to me? Is he affected if I do this? If not, watch what happens. Because she's going to be right there again. That bond you guys had going is going to form. Even bigger than before. If you're bothered by what she's doing, and you're up her fucking ass, but you're up her alleyway, and you're just, what are you doing? You're doing this, you're doing that, what happened here? Da, da, da. You lost. Bro, you have to let a woman do the things she's going to do. And you know why? Because they're going to do it anyways. They're going to fuck with your head, whether you like it or not. But it's up to yourself if it actually messes with your head. You don't have to let it mess with your head. You can be detached and you can like a woman. She can like you. She can play her games. You don't have to care. You don't have to be attached to what she's doing. It's a long game, bro. You actually think she's going somewhere. You actually think she just formed some bond with somebody else when she's pulling back and she's distracted and she's doing something with somebody else on a much higher level. The answer is no. As long as you've been talking to her for months and you guys were forming some kind of bond, I'm telling you right now, no, sir. But it also depends on your situation. This is why these videos are good, but sometimes you got to take it another step. It depends what happened last. It depends what was said last. It depends on the lead up, because as long as things are going well and nothing happened, but she decides to pull back and play that game, you're going to get some answers. You're going to get some answers if you know what you're looking for. If you don't know what you're looking for, you're going to be confused. Some of these women, bro, their game is on a very high level. High level. You're not going to understand it. That's okay sometimes. It's okay to not understand it. But if they're doing things that you don't understand, what you do have to understand is that it's a game. That's not a bad thing. You just gotta wait. Don't be needy. Don't be in a rush. Keep living your life as if you didn't meet her. That's all you have to do. Because she's doing things, bro. She's mixing some potions. Some Hogwarts type shit, alright? She's mixing some potions. She's doing her thing. Let her do her thing. Whatever she needs to do, whatever she feels she needs to do, let her do those things. You just gotta keep doing your thing. And as time keeps going on, you will prevail. And as long as you have confidence in yourself to where it's like, she can't do better than me, you will prevail. But if you're in your head thinking like, man, is she talking to somebody else? Is she doing this? Is she doing that? And you question your own self. You question if anything else is going on. You can't even do that, bro. You're the fucking man. You're the man, bro. It's her loss. And I would recommend to every man to work your way to this level to where you have that type of confidence. They're not going nowhere, bud. They're not going nowhere. Even though they're currently gone, they can fool you into thinking they're gone. They're not gone. It's not done. It's only the beginning. And this is what a lot of guys, and even myself at one point, did not understand. Because it doesn't make logical sense. It doesn't have to. You can still stay in your logic and be like, yeah, she's being a woman. She's testing the waters. That's what she's doing. That's cool. Because I'm going to wait it out. And I'm going to showcase some patience here. And this patience that I'm going to showcase is going to pay off. And I'm going to keep living my life. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep grinding it out. And I'm not going to give a fuck. She should be more worried. That's where you have to get them, bro. You have to get these bitches to worry more than you're even thinking. They're going to be more worried and concerned than you are by a lot. Because guess what? You can get a woman in her own head from playing her own game. If you're that good, bro, if you're that good of an option, and you have that type of confidence in yourself, if they want to set this little fucking time delay, if they want to do this little pullback shit, and you don't even care. You don't care, bro. You're going to keep living your life, bro. You're having a good time with your friends. You're going to talk to somebody else. You're already talking to somebody else. All that's going on. You know what's going to happen to her? She's going to get in her head. Oh, my God. Like, what is he doing? Oh, my God. I pulled back. Oh, my God. What is he doing? Is he talking to somebody else? Is he enjoying life without me? Oh, my God. Now she's in her fucking head. Because that's the type of guy you have to be. If you can be that guy, bro, she ain't going nowhere. And if you want her, you can have her. Never in your life depend on any of these women, bro. You have to make them dependent on you. And I get it. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's like, man, I just really like this girl. And I just really like this girl. Like, holy shit. Like, I don't want to lose her. Oh my God. You can't care. You got to view this as a long-term type thing. Long time. It's not about right now. Right now don't even matter. Even if things are going well, bro, it don't even matter. That's where I'm at. Things could be going well and I don't buy into it. I don't care what they do, but you know how many guys these women fool. You could be talking to her for months, bro. And all of a sudden, these guys they bought what she was selling. They bought into it. She likes me. I like her. We have something going. Your logic thinks nothing could possibly end this. It's going well. And she could end it. She could pull back. And now you think with your logic, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? You gotta expect the unexpected with these women, bro. That's how they are. That's what they do. What also is not talked about enough is that they're also doing this for their own best interest. Because if they just are easy to get, man, you probably won't view them as hot. You probably won't view them as attractive. When they can do their little stuff, it leaves more mystery, slow-key hot. Even though it might fluster you at times, it is what it is, bro. These women don't want you to figure them out, bye. They don't want you to figure them out. If you knew who they were, they're not that fucking special. Even if she's a baddie, you're probably better than her, bye. You don't know her on a deep level yet. There's a reason why they're not letting you do it. Because they want to have this ego as if they're the top G's of the world, right? They don't want you to know who they actually are. Because now you're actually more attractive than she is. You're more attractive than she is, but she don't want that to be the case, but it is the case. That's why they play their games. That's why they have big egos. Because they want to be the one. And they keep so many people on this string because it empowers them. It empowers them to play these games. It empowers them to pull back on a guy that's very attractive and to be able to kind of stir his emotions and stuff like this, but you can't be that guy. You got to be stoic. And she's going to be back. It is not over. It's only the beginning. As long as you play your cards correctly. Anyways, guys, you just know where to find me. You just can definitely find me. And that is that. I'll see y'all on the next. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.